For the art community, all roads led to Enugu State for the grand finale of the Life in My City exhibition, where artists from across the country were eyeing the silverware in this art competition, where they had to interpret what twilight means.
The venue is the International Conference Center at the Institute of Management Technology in Enugu. And the Egune cultural dance troupe is part of the welcome party, using local and contemporary instruments to perform indigenous tunes. Government officials, royalty and the art community, some of them who came in from across the country, gather here to see the works that made the cut in the Life in My City Grand Finale exhibition.
Produced from all over Nigeria, from young people. And I think what really touches me is the fact that with all the difficulties in the country, these young people can collect themselves, collect their minds, and produce things that can compete with contemporaries all over the world. So we are achieving what we think we should with this, instituting this festival.
Art and creation is about you, is about life, is about me, is about everyday things we do. So everybody should be creative enough to do things in ways and means that can give glory to life.
This event has attracted artworks from every part of Nigeria. Enugu, Abuja, Kaduna, Ibadan, and it's absolutely fantastic. And what it's doing now is that it's making Enugu an arts location for events. You talked about the other big artists coming here to hold exhibitions, which never happened before.
After touring the exhibition, which had young artists from several zones in different states participating, it all boils down to this: a healthy competition to see which one of the works of art from each zone steals the show.
The work is talking about the temporality of life, because if you look at the work, you will see an old woman, you will see broken, torn and scraping effects on the entire work, even on the clothes. It all suggests aging. So the idea I'm trying to bring to the mind of people is that everything in life doesn't last forever.
The title of the work is Abused. It's a mixed media drawing done with pen, charcoal, shredded newspaper, marker on paper.
As you can see on the work, a fish swallowing a fish. So I make it psychological, so that I don't want to use a human being, but I want to make it a little derailed, so that to be like using an animal in place of a human. So I think that's the tip of the work.
But for the organizers, the bigger picture goes beyond grabbing the top prize. It's in the lessons learned along the way, an experience that can build art entrepreneurs.
Every young person that has submitted a piece of artwork here is already a winner, because you have artwork, hundreds from all over Nigeria. This is the top 100 that you're seeing here. Now, ultimately what we hope is that Life in My City will become an event on the African art calendar, which will expand to include other young people from all over Africa, and which would create an opportunity for young artists to be exposed to the world, to sell their artwork, to make a living from the production of art.
So, who properly articulated the period between nightfall and day? After speeches that talked about the objective of the art festival and some of the light entertainment by this group, and sub-prizes given out in other categories, Ifedilichukwu Chibike's piece won the hearts of the judges as the overall winner.
I've been participating since 2010. No consolation, nothing, but today I will win. Thank you, God.
This festival began in 2007 to encourage artistic creativity, cultural knowledge, and knowledge of environmental issues, providing a platform using art for young African creatives to make bold statements about their experience in the continent.
I spotted some prominent collectors all adorned in the Igbo attire, and they did not look out of place, I tell you. That's the beauty of the arts. It unites people, besides adding color to the world. Almost like the artists we are celebrating this week. Next week on the program, we'll be looking at Choices, a group exhibition by some contemporary artists. Then a solo show called Lines and Legacy at the My Dream Gallery in Lagos. So I'm giving you something to snack on before the real meal. But remember, you can hook up with me online. I get loads of comments and messages, and I try to keep up. So do forgive me if I missed yours. I'm Melinda Akinlami. Have a great day.